Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Marta and I'm so happy to have you here, and I'm pretty excited to show you how I created this look, which was requested by Veronica on Instagram, and I'm so glad she did because it's so gorgeous. This is something like elegant with a pop of color. It just looks really nice, and I explain it step by step in case you're a beginner and you want to recreate it, so I really hope this tutorial helps you. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you won't miss any of my videos, and give this video a big thumbs up please if you do like this look. And now let's get started. So first, I'm going to clean the bottom of my eyebrows using the e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-Hour Camo Concealer and a flat brush from Anastasia. And you can see that the shade of the concealer is a bit lighter than the rest of my face, and that's okay. This will help your brow bone to stand out, and I'm also going to use this concealer as a primer for my eyeshadows. Now I'll be blending it out with the LA Girl sponge and tapping motions, and you also want a primer or concealer 2 or 3 shades lighter if you want the pigmentation of the eyeshadows to stand out and get the best formula and pigmentation from the eyeshadows. Make sure you blend out the concealer really good so you can also blend out the eyeshadows good. Now I'm going to grab the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter and apply it on my brow bone with a small brush. This one's a Real Techniques detailer brush. You want to do it in tapping motions just under the arch of your eyebrow, and just blend it out a little bit lower than that. And now I'm going to set the concealer using the Stay Matte pressed powder from Rimmel, and I do it in tapping motions, that way the concealer doesn't move. And I always recommend this step, especially if you're a beginner, because this helps a lot to blend out the eyeshadows a lot easier and faster. And you can also use a translucent powder or a matte eyeshadow that's the same shade as the concealer. And I did accidentally apply some of the product on my eyebrows, so I'm just adding a little bit more brow product. If you want to know how I do my eyebrows, I'll leave the link of my tutorial in the description box below. Today I'll be using this LA Girl eyeshadow palette, and I'll share the picture that Veronica sent to me requesting this look, and you can see that the colors that I need are all in this eyeshadow palette, which I'm really glad because I didn't know what eyeshadow palette she used, so I got really happy. But anyways, I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here using the Profusion brush, and I'm going to apply it on my crease, going back and forth from corner to corner. And you can see that when I open my eyes, you can barely see the color, which is why I'm going to apply a few layers. That way I can deepen up the color and also move the eyeshadow higher, passing the crease. On this eye, you can see that the eyeshadow is a lot closer to my eyebrows, and then over here, it's just on my crease, just a little bit above the crease. And if you see the other eye again, that part doesn't even show because I cover it up with another eyeshadow, but it is important to apply it lower than where you want part of the eyeshadow to show. I'm not sure if I'm explaining this well, but this is the best way for me to blend out eyeshadows, just applying it lower and little by little just moving it higher towards the eyebrow, and that way it looks really nice and blended. And it's really important that when you're blending out eyeshadows, you don't have a lot of product on the brush and you use a light hand. Do not apply a lot of pressure. Now I'm going to grab this eyeshadow using a smaller brush. This one comes in the Rimmel eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to apply it on my crease. I'm basically going to do the same thing by applying it on the crease and just blending it out a little bit higher than that. Obviously, I don't want to cover up the first eyeshadow I applied. And if you look at the other eye, the brown on the crease right there is barely noticeable, but it's there, and that's what I want. And I also want to deepen up the shade a little bit, so I'm also going to apply a few layers. And it doesn't matter how it's looking on the eyelid because I'm going to cover that up anyway. I'm just focusing on the crease and above the crease. Then I'm going to use the same concealer I used earlier and a flat brush, and I'm going to start doing the cut crease. I start by applying the product on my eyelid and then do the cut crease part, just because you don't want to have too much product on the brush when you do the cut crease, and it helps a little bit if you stretch your eyelid. That way the edges look really nice and sharp. And I like to do it in tapping motions instead of swiping. It's just a lot easier for me, and I just keep looking at the other eye just to make sure that they're even. Of course, I want this to go above my crease. I'm going to create my own crease, and this is going to help a lot to make your eyes look bigger. So it's a perfect look if you have small or hooded eyes. I'm going to clean the same flat brush on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use it to blend out the outer corner on my eyelid. And this is important because you want the shimmery eyeshadows that you apply on top of that to blend out really nice. And I like to do it in tapping motions like this, and you don't need to apply a lot of pressure. Now I'm going to use the other side of the brush that I was just using, and I'm going to grab this light gold shimmery eyeshadow, and I'm only going to apply this on the edge of the cut crease. You just have to be careful not to go over the crease. You just want this on the edge of the concealer. I really liked this eyeshadow right here. It really makes the whole cut crease stand out even more, because this part stands out a lot more than the rest of the eyelid. Now this one's going to be the second shimmery eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply it on the rest of my eyelid on top of the concealer, and I like to do it in tapping motions, and I don't mix it with the other shimmery eyeshadow yet. I just make sure the rest of the eyelid is complete first. Now to blend those two shimmery eyeshadows, I'm just going to go very lightly over the light gold eyeshadow, and I do grab a little bit more of the second shimmery eyeshadow if I need to, but it's important not to have a lot of product on the brush to blend those two out nicer. You can see right here that the brown eyeshadow is a lot more noticeable than on this other eye right here. So I'm just going to grab the brown eyeshadow again and just apply it there in tapping motions, and then blend it out towards the shimmery eyeshadow. Not a lot, because I just want this on the outer corner. Now I'm going to grab this blue eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line, and I apply it from the inner corner to the outer corner, making sure I don't mix it too much with the eyeshadow on the top. So I'm just going to apply it there, a few layers, so the color of the eyeshadow can stand out. This next part is not really necessary, but I'm going to apply black eyeshadow just right under my lash line, as close to the lash line as I can, and just because in the picture it looks like she has like a darker blue, and this looks a little bit lighter, so I'm just gonna do that. And just like this, it looks really nice without the eyeliner. It looks more simple. So if you don't like eyeliner or don't want to apply eyeliner, you can just skip that step and apply your eyelashes. But I did want to show you how I did the eyeliner. I used the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid eyeliner, and I like to start on the center of my eyelid right above my lash line, and I go to the outer corner. Then I finish the eyeliner on my inner corner, and for this part I do a very thin line because I don't want to cover a lot of the eyelid. So if you have hooded eyes, you can do a thin eyeliner too, or you can not apply eyeliner on the inner corner. For the wing part, I'm going to do a thin eyeliner from the outer corner, going towards the tail of the eyebrow, obviously not all the way up there. You can see it's a straight, thin line, and then I'm going to connect that to the eyeliner on the center of my eyelid. Then I fill it in, and then this part is where I fix it if I want it a bit thicker or longer. And of course, I keep looking at the other eye just to make sure that they're even and kind of exactly the same. Kind of, hopefully. Then I'm going to grab the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter again and apply that on the inner corner just to add a bit more shimmer. The eyelashes that I'm going to apply are from my brand EyesomeLux in the style EyesomeLux, and I feel like these are perfect just because they're short from the inner corner and then longer towards the outer corner, and it kind of like lifts your eyes a little bit, and it goes perfect with a winged eyeliner. I will leave my website in the description box below in case you're interested. And last but not least, I'm going to apply mascara to my lower lashes. I'm using the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Mascara, and you can see the difference right here. It does really make your eyes look bigger and they look a bit more more dramatic, so I really love that. So of course this look is for those of you that are looking for something dramatic, something that stands out, looks nice and elegant, and hopefully not that hard to recreate. So I hope this tutorial did help you. Please let me know in the comments below what you think, and of course send me any makeup requests in the comments, or you can tag me on Instagram on any pictures of makeup that you want me to recreate. I'd be more than happy to help you out. So yeah, if you like this look, please leave me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and your family. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!